what's your reaction to just what just happened here this afternoon with President Trump at that rally in Pennsylvania?
First, I want to extend my deepest prayers for President Trump, for his family. This is a traumatic experience that challenges our nation during this time. But I'm also grateful for the Secret Service and law enforcement's swift response, which protected President Trump. But we have, in the coming days, have to do some reflection as a nation and pray for the future of our country, the fact that this was even allowed to happen.
I would imagine you've had a chance to talk maybe to some of your Republican colleagues across the state. What are they telling you about what happened?
Our first response is a response of thankfulness, thankful that the president appears to be okay, but we are going to continue to pray for his swift recovery. This is a very fluid situation, and we need to pray for President Trump, but we need to pray for America as well in our future.
And there's a lot going on. We're talking about the vice presidential announcement is expected any day now. The Republican convention begins Monday in Minneapolis. What is the focus? Have you heard any talk about perhaps postponing the convention or anything like that yet?
I've heard none of that, but what I can say is President Trump, if there's one word that can describe President Trump, it is strength. Strength in adversity, strength in overcoming obstacles, and I have full faith that President Trump will overcome this tragedy that occurred today. We saw him leave the stage, pumping his fist, showing strength, and I expect him to not allow this to deter us, not allow this to distract us. Full force ahead, we're going to win this election on November 5th.
And what would you say to whoever would do something like this?
Whoever would think that political violence is acceptable in the United States of America should be ashamed of themselves. Violence has no place in America, and it needs to be condemned in the strongest terms possible by every single person, no matter your political persuasion. Violence has no place in America. We should disagree without being disagreeable, argue our policy positions, but violence has no place in our country or no place in the world.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.